Welcome to my office. This is called Camp. It's a creative and meeting place here in Chiang Mai at Myanmar. And this is Doi Sutet. It's great to check out the mountain just for some clarity. And I wanted to talk to you all about, looks like somebody doesn't want to be in the video. So I'm going to go through. About the writing process and how's the lighting here? Not very good. Let's see. Well, y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so I am in the middle of sending my query out to different agents. Let's see what's wrong here. I just got this new selfie stick. I'm so excited. And it's been an interesting process, and I wanted to speak to those of you who are either interested or doing it now. So I just received my first rejection letter, yay! And I actually was celebratory about it. I wasn't really nervous or anything like that, just because the process of writing to an agent is long. You have to search for an agent you actually like who will take your book and your subject matter and really consider it. Then you have to revise, you have to create a query, and each agent wants something different. So some just want to hook and just in a very short, or they'll say succinctly, tell me this. Some agents want 10 pages. Some want an entire page to tell you what the project is about, and then what it's like, how the other person can market you, what kind of following you have, what makes you well equipped to do it. Some want another page of exactly who you know and how the person who is a celebrated person will help you with your book. And then they all want something different, really. And so there's that. And then there's checking one or two and then saying, maybe does this feel okay? So I've had to check in with friends. I didn't know who to ask, so I sent out a mass Facebook post just saying you, and whoever bit, I just threw them my queries. And the most recent 3 or 4 that I had done, actually it was 2, but my 3rd version and 4th version. So it's been kind of like that, and then I have lots of tweaking after the friends have looked at it to send it to more agents. And just know that this is like any other process. I know you want it and you're here because you want it bad, or you were given and received downloads that this is what you are supposed to do. You're supposed to help yourself. You're supposed to help yourself get to what it is that you've manifested. So this is the fun process that we asked for. But I just want to also be very stern in letting you all know that you have to know that it will work. Just stay persistent. And I had a long background in marketing and business management, and so every no means you're that much closer to a yes. Also, when I got this rejection letter, I was just kind of whatever. I have so many agents to work through the list of people that I really didn't even care if one just said no. And honestly, I was just more happy that this person got back to me. There were 3 or 4 agents I sent them to, and nobody returned any of my messages or anything. And granted, the time where I'm recording this is a holiday, but I had sent some of these at the beginning of November, and so I hadn't heard back. By the 2nd week of November, or 3rd week, I asked my friends to just kind of take a look. And every agent has a different time, a schedule on when they say that they'll be able to get back to you. So just know that there's that piece too. And so just stay strong. Just know listen to as many famous authors as you can, ones that you, I don't even want to say famous, just say well recognized, ones that you admire their writing, whatever it is that you admire about them, their openness, and just listen to what it was like when they like received rejection letters. Somebody told me about a series where this girl was aspiring to write, and she had all across her apartment all of these rejection letters on the wall. I mean, if that motivates you, hell, go for it. But you'll know, like, that's not really my thing. I'm all about knowing, like, I can get there. So, the next question is, during this first rejection letter, why go this route? Why do you choose to have an agent when you could just print it yourself, give the copies away for free and charge for shipping, and know that like the rest of your products, you'll make a lot more money that way? And for that, I just say, look, I'm still open to that as well. But for right now, I'm choosing to go this route, and I'm keeping my eyes open to other routes, which is how I know that this is one that I choose to go down. It's very traditional, I'm aware of that, and it requires funding if I do the self-publishing route or the e-Kindle route. And I mean, that's not a problem. I've always been able to get that done, to get that taken care of. But as I spoke with somebody else, I consciously chose to make this choice to um, to write the book this way and then have an agent. I just consciously made that choice. And perhaps that was when I went to go see Gary Roberts speak, and he just lit a lot of lights in my head, that I talked about. That, like, do I want to do keynote? Do I want to do conferences? This is the fastest and easiest route to get there. So I'm very well aware of that, and I've been looking into how to do pre-sales. So I'm doing all kinds of research as well. It's not the only route, and I don't mind falling forward. So I listen to a lot of motivational videos, and as opposed to having plan A, B, C, just in case this doesn't work, that means you have no faith in yourself. So in this, have faith and know that you fall forward. Fall forward. No, just keep going and going and going, and know that consistency will equal success. It's exhausting for me right now because I'm like tired. I am so tired. Like, this book has been me writing about some of the darkest areas of my life. The homelessness. This is me writing about family issues, sexual violence, getting fired from a job, a lawsuit. I mean, this is very heavy. And so to sit down and write, sometimes, like, it hurts. Sometimes it really hurts. But through all of that, I know you just got to rally, you got to continue, and you got to tell the story. And it's not about those parts. It's about finding what what had been waiting for me. I wasn't looking for this, but I found it. So keep on keeping on. A rejection letter is an awesome thing to get. Why? Because it tells you two things. One, that somebody's responding back to you. Two, that you're that much closer to a yes. You just have to keep going. Do whatever you can to revise. Do whatever you can to get yourself in emotional and creative shape. So when you're receiving things and you're putting energy out, it's still positive, and you're in shape. You're not gonna be exhausted after one. It's a very vulnerable place to be, particularly if your heart is on the line, if you're like telling everything. It's a very vulnerable place to be, but you know what? I would rather be vulnerable than be fake. So there you go. This is a beautiful process, and everyone, you can stick through it and it's gonna work out, and I have all the faith in you guys. Let me know, comment and subscribe if you like this video, and check out my website. I know it's still kind of coming into its place, but do check it out, and then there's like a comment place where you can leave messages. I like to know and see who's been like peeping my page lately. I really love to see that. So yeah, I will continue this on different stages, and or perhaps even start a playlist of the writing process, because I am doing multiple projects. So I have FBA, I have living in Thailand on the budget that I have the writing process, just a lot of things. So I'll try to organize everything into a playlist so you all can see how things are progressing. And usually I think I can like couple them into Fulfillment by Amazon and everything else. Okay, to all of my talented people with words, I am signing out. Comment and subscribe, and thank you for sharing.